And again, you can see by the attire that Bob Abilovich has on that it is a cool evening, 12 degrees Celsius, and that wind just makes it a little bit cooler.
Any cooler and it'd be snowing.
Now, when I say cool, maybe I'm understating it. Second down, and we'll say 5.5. Kerrigan throws quickly. Champion went up for it, tipped it, and it was picked off by Carl Braisley.
Braisley comes up with just an outstanding play. Kerrigan sees Selwyn Drain blitzing. He has to get rid of the ball. You see Landry to the inside. The ball's a little bit overthrown over Champion, and Braisley just makes a heck of an effort to get to the football.
They really shut him down, Neil, in their first game with Toronto, which Hamilton won. He ran for 100 yards in the second game, and the Argos won 19-5. Renfro on 2nd and 8. Throws intercepted. Les Brown. Renfro's the only man who has a shot at him, and he knocks him out of bounds at the 40 of Toronto. There are flags on the field back at the Hamilton 40. The Tiger Cats may have been guilty of a clip.
Well, the Tiger Cats are doing what their game plan was written out to be, at least on defense so far, getting up, flushing Renfro, and forcing him to run or throw on the run, something that a lot of people feel he isn't totally confident in doing yet, because that knee still bothers him a little bit.
Mike Walker had some things to say before this game when it came to comparing the defensive units. The Argos, of course, have the best points against average in the CFL, but Walker pointed out that we've allowed fewer yards per game. We think we're just as good as they are. Elisic to punt on 3rd down, and he gets one away with the win. Winfield way back to his 9-yard line. Winfield's around the corner.
It's a foot race now.
Winfield will score.
Just an outstanding return. You're going to see it come to the left of your screen. Watch the blocks happen. There's 1. There's 2. He's going to come back. Here comes Daryl Corbin. 3. Now a shifty little move right here. Veers away from Willie Pless, a potential tackler, but no one's catching Winfield. That gets them on their feet at Ivor Wynne Stadium.
Well, and the crowd here, Neil, which has been very much into the game, is even more so now as the Tiger Cats. Earl Winfield returns upon 101 yards for a touchdown. Paulus Baldiston will add the convert, and the Ticats have a 7-3 lead with 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first quarter at Ivor Wynne Stadium.
Hello, Mom. Everybody back at home. I love you. Still early. We got a long ways to go.
1st and 10 now at the Argo 50. Kerrigan throws. Winfield wide open. Earl Winfield, who has a touchdown on a punt return, carries this down to the 14-yard line.
Earl Winfield's going to take this pass underneath. Selwyn Drain, you don't see him blitz, but he comes inside, and you see Lou Delorier coming over to take Rocky DiPietro. That means Braisley from the corner has to come over top of DiPietro coming across. He just can't get to Winfield in time. The ball's thrown across the middle, and you saw the result.
Goal line, a 2nd down and 7. Ticats from the 11. Kerrigan pumps, brings it back. Touchdown, DiPietro.
Rocky DiPietro, you're going to get a great shot of him here. He's going to come inside, then slide back out. He's got Delorier stepping in. That's what that pump fake was for, to make the defender bite. DiPietro just curls around and slides the goal line. The guy that doesn't have much speed always gets open.
Osbaldiston with the convert, and it is now 20-1 for the Hamilton Tiger Cats over the Toronto Argonauts with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left until halftime. The Argonauts have allowed 15 points per game this season. They've given up 20 already.
The key again, that Kerrigan has enough time to step back, throw that pump fake over the middle to DiPietro, allow him to move back and catch the pass. And this crowd's just having a great time. I've played in a number of these games, both as a Ticat and an Argonaut, and the fans love it. And I'll tell you, you like to be on the side of the home team and really sting it to the opposers.
And I don't think anything makes Hamilton fans happier than putting it to the Toronto Argonauts. Rocky DiPietro went into this game 2 receptions shy of tying Brian Kelly for 5th on the all-time CFL list for pass catches. He has now tied Brian Kelly, the former Edmonton Eskimo great, with that touchdown catch. And his next reception will put him into 5th place all along with, as you can see, Terry Evansson straight ahead. That touchdown drive, 5 plays and 75 yards for Mike Kerrigan, Rocky DiPietro, and the rest of the Hamilton Tiger Cats. DiPietro, 32 years of age, in his 11th CFL season from the University of Ottawa. That was the 13th play of this drive. Number 14 is 2nd and goal from the 9. Renfro to Jeff Boyd, intercepted by Les Brown.
Les Brown showing his appreciation for the fan support, shows the football in the crowd. You see, he has just tremendous position. The ball's a little bit underthrown, and when he has that separation, he could have accelerated if the ball was thrown further, but back off when it's underthrown, and that's what he did.
Ski wee wee, whiskey wawa, holy Mackinac, Tigers, Iraq! Hi, I'm Pigskin Pete, Hamilton's greatest cheerleader.
Well, Kerrigan had to put it there to the short side of the field right here. We see Selwyn Drain, number 27. He comes up. Now, we saw the same thing on the other side in the first half with little success. That hot pattern has to be read. It was, but the ball has to be caught.
20-4 for Hamilton. Just over 3 minutes into the second half. Al Bruno shaking his head over that drop ball, undoubtedly. Here's a 2nd and 10. Quick pass, Chapdelaine. He may go. Touchdown, Ticats.
Came right at me, Bob. Chapdelaine is going to hit this seam and hit it fast. Only faster thing was the ball coming in there. See that? That's that area right between the corner and Reggie Pleasant and Dorm Major, the halfback. And then, I'll tell you, Chapdelaine turned on the Jets coming down the sidelines.
6-year CFL veteran Jacques Chapdelaine has just scored a 61-yard touchdown on a pass from Mike Kerrigan, and Hamilton enjoys a 23-point lead on the Argos, 27-4, just over 3 minutes into the second half. Of course, this is where you are from. This is your home. This is why you wanted to play here, I assume, and felt so strongly about it.
Exactly. I have a lot of friends in the stands and a lot of friends watching on TV, and this is where I played my high school football.
Pete, it's good to see you in the CFL, and we wish you well with the Hamilton Tiger Cats.
Thanks a lot.
Pete Giftopoulos acquired by the Ticats today from the Saskatchewan Roughriders for a first-round draft pick next year and future considerations. And we'll look forward to the debut of Pete Giftopoulos in a Hamilton uniform, perhaps before too long. Although 1st and goal, Argos. Hamilton 8. Dwight Edwards, wide right. Jeff Boyd splits left. Cummings also to the right. Renfro, short drop. Lots of time, deep in the end zone. Touchdown, Boyd. And it's 27-10 now for Hamilton. And the Argos are on the verge of being back in the game if they aren't already.
Another situation where if the offensive line and the backs don't give Renfro the time, you see it's not a deep drop, but he has to wait for Boyd to get in between both Brown and Grievous. He does that.
And the Argo fans that are here finally have a chance to do a little celebrating. Well, the Argos are a very disciplined team. They have not taken a lot of penalties this year. Not a lot of damaging ones anyway, but they've been hurt by some this evening. Hamilton with the first down up near its 53 after that penalty. Kerrigan passing to Winfield, and he has it, and he'll score. .57 yards. Mike Kerrigan to Earl Winfield.
As you can see, the fans aren't enjoying this one bit, are they? Look at this quick post, 5-step drop. He zips the ball inside to Winfield. There's no help. He has great position, but the key is he catches the ball and then he gets himself going straight upfield, not making himself a good target for the tackle.
Second touchdown of the night for Winfield. The first one was a 101-yard punt return. This time a 57-yard pass and run play at the 10-minute mark of the third quarter, just after the Argos had tried to get themselves back in with a touchdown. The Ticats answer back, and they lead 34-11.
Well, Bob, that's taking the sting out of the momentum the Argonauts were able to put together. And it was a quick sting, too, wasn't it? Well, I'll tell you, when Winfield's hot, he can make it tough on a defense.
That's 2 more. One more makes 3. Not that it counts.
Well, Bob, they were on the right side where Fennedy was coming across the field. The Argonauts had put their 3 receivers. Those 3 receivers went deep to open out that area. If Corbin hadn't made that play and Fennedy caught the ball, there would have been trouble. And just like to mention that because the blackout has been lifted, we've got Mr. Ballard at the cottage watching and I'm sure enjoying this football game.
And we extend our best wishes to Harold Ballard, who continues his recovery from major heart surgery, and we're told is doing very, very well. Hank Erlissick's punt is a high one with the wind. Winfield at about the same spot. He caught one earlier and ran it back 101 yards. He won't do that this time. As a matter of fact, he fumbles, and the Argos have it. Warren Hudson at the 24-yard line of Hamilton. So the Ticats have opened the door now for the Argonauts to once again get back within at least shouting distance of Hamilton.
Yeah, that door's opened up a little bit. I don't know how wide it's gotten. That defense of the Ticats sure did a heck of a job the last time the Argonauts had the ball. They're going to have to come up with that type of play and maybe even a bigger one.
That punt by Erlissick traveled 48 yards, and then Winfield fumbling, Hudson recovering.
This spot will be taken by Jake Vaughn, number 24, when the Argonaut defense gets back in the field.
2nd and 7, Argos. Renfro going long. Darrell Smith is open. He has it, and he'll score. And that makes it 34-20 for Hamilton.
Well, there you go. That's why, as a head coach, you don't relax and you don't start to feel good. 5-step drop. He's going to go down. That little pump. Smith goes to turn out and then keeps going downfield, and the ball is just thrown extremely well. Smith moves and adjusts closer to the hash to get to the ball, and that 1.5 steps on Brown is what made the difference.